And before we begin again, I'd like to warn ahead of time that this mod contains loud noises and jump scares. Enjoy! Okay, I haven't even started the video yet. What is this? This music is nuts, and the quit game button is grayed out. I literally cannot... I can't... Why... What is this music? Well, why hello there everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today, we're going to be checking out the Broken Script mod once again, in a part 2 to the series. Yep, I have decided that I'm going to be making a little series out of this mod. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get right into this. Or maybe I should wait until this track stops. Yeah, what if I turn... Yeah, it's because of the music volume. Well, let's see if anything happens when this music track stops. I mean, as glitchy as it is, it's kind of groovy. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a beat. Sounds like it's maybe dying out now. Okay, it's starting up again. I don't think anything's gonna happen if I reach the end of this, so yeah, I guess without further ado, let's just get back into the world. So I'm noticing I apparently joined the game, even though this is a single-player world. I'm gonna guess that's because Noel is still in the world. So it's like joining a server. Kind of eerie. I've also decided to turn on the music volume just to kind of add to the air quotes old Minecraft aesthetic, as well as seeing if maybe there's anything weird that can happen with the music, because I know there's a number of different weird events that can happen in this mod, and I'm curious if there's any new music tracks that this mod adds. I've also gone ahead and added 2 new mods. I've added a first-person model mod, as well as another mod called Not Enough Animations, which gives some other actual animations. So, yeah, so let me know if you guys don't like that, because personally, I'm okay with it, but if you think that it kind of takes away from the nostalgic feel from this, then just let me know, and I will turn it off. I thankfully can turn it off with a single button press, so... But for probably most part, I'm gonna keep it on. Yeah, that's really all I've added to this. Also, I just have to say, 200 views on the first video. That's kind of nuts. I mean, 200 views as of recording. Didn't really expect that much. I know it's not that much, but I mean, my channel is literally tiny, and I wouldn't say the video quality is that great, but man. So, I've been thinking about what we should do this episode, and I am thinking that we make a tower somewhere around here. Maybe over here, maybe over there. Somewhere near this wooden shack. And that way we have a bit of a overwatch, a lookout over the forest. And maybe then we can see if anything weird happens in the woods during the night. And the sun is nearly up, which means it'll be time to gather some more wood. I don't think we have too much. Probably use some more. Yeah, we could use some more logs. So that's going to be what we're going to do today. Oh yeah, and I'm also intending on making a farm. I said I was going to do that last episode, but then I kind of ran out of time and also got distracted. So to end this episode, we're going to be making the scouting tower, And we're also going to be making the farm. That way we're self-sustaining. I should make a new axe, and then we'll begin resource gathering. So I've gone ahead and pretty much cleared out this whole section of the forest here. I decided right here is going to be where we're going to put the tower. It's going to go probably about 20 or 30 blocks high. Or at least just enough for it to be able to actually reach over the forest. I also think we got plenty amount of wood from that. So we're just gonna put all this in here for now. But what we really need to do now is we need to get this farm up and running. So I am going to go find a cave and find some more iron. So let's actually take this one piece of iron and make a shield. Oh. Wait, that's interesting. So that just happened right as it got to the, like, the middle of the day. Like, on the dot, pretty much. That's interesting. If it's gonna keep doing this, should I leave the render distance at 2? I feel like I'm gonna lose the house if I do that, though. Alright. Without any more distractions, let's go find a cave. I really do wonder what that means. That event. If anything. And this just seems to be an aquifer. This won't do us any good, although maybe we could find some iron in here. That's copper. A lot of coal down in here. And more water. I don't think that's really worth our time. Oh, what's this? Another plains? Wait a minute. I need to kind of chart where I've just gone. Okay, so straight out that way is another plains. That's good to know, actually. So I guess we're probably going to be spending the night in the cave. So let's make some more torches, since we're gonna end up being there. Let's also take some wood, just in case. And let's go to the plains now. This looks like an excellent spot to build. Yeah, I think this might be where we make another base at some point. It's large, it's flat, well, it's pretty flat. And it's a pretty good spot to see if anything happens. I almost want to build the tower here. And it looks like we may have found our cave. Grab this iron. Wait, did I say iron? This is coal.
No, this is Patrick.
And the sun is going down. That was a very strange jump. That almost looked like the time just jumped a few seconds forward. And this cave really doesn't lead anywhere. And I'm in the middle of nowhere. I really didn't think this through, did I? Well, we could use this water cave. Oh, there's iron right here. Well, this'll help out. How much? 1? 2. Okay. Well, we could use these magma blocks to keep ourselves alive down here. Ow. That's another piece of iron there. Let's go back and get a magma block. Is this high enough, though? I thought... Does it need to be a minimum height? I guess not. This should give us about... maybe 4 pieces? Maybe 6? Maybe 5. That'd be my guess. 5. 4. Okay. Just some lapis. I know I could just do the trick with the doors, but I kind of prefer this method. Taking a while. It would be easier if I just went like this. Not really, actually. Well, now we have some lapis, so whenever we get the chance to do enchanting, we'll have plenty of that. But what I'm really looking for is iron. But, I mean, I have 6. That's enough for 2 buckets, so... it might be good, actually. Now, do I want to go back home during the night, or do I just want to stay the night in the cave? I think we're gonna risk it. Oh, that's a creeper up there. Okay, base should be this way. Oh! What was that? What was that? There was like a white figure down here. Okay, these skeletons need to seriously go away. What was that over here? I shouldn't be doing this. I should be just heading home. I'm really pushing my luck here. Whoa, wait, there's something behind me. I just saw something glowing behind me. It was like in the top left corner of the screen. I'm being stalked. Okay, I need to think about how I entered these planes. I was closer to that side. Oh, there are skeletons everywhere. Okay, it should be straight this way. That didn't look like Null. It was like almost looked like an opposite version of Null. It was like a player, but fully white. It was glowing. Very creepy. I just see movement on every side. I don't know where I'm really going. Don't see the light from the base yet. I might be going the wrong way. I'm not. I see it over there. Okay. That was close. Wow. Didn't expect that to get so rowdy. Put all this away. And now we have a magma block. I guess we'll just keep this. I really wonder what that thing was. That jump scare did was loud as well. Wasn't terribly loud. It wasn't as loud as the jump scare from Noel in the ceiling here. What is that? That's not a normal cave sound. At least I'm pretty sure cave sounds don't play on the surface at night. I think this episode is going to be a little more active than the last one. And I can't even sleep because of this creeper here, and I don't want to go outside. And you know what? I'm gonna go outside. I really shouldn't. But, wait, it's about to turn daytime. Well, I might as well just wait for it to end. Don't blow up, please. Thank you. Should I go... I'm gonna go look over here once the sun comes up and figure out what that sound was. It sounded very directional. It was in that way. Oh, so I just got an error.sol alert on my computer when I tried to sleep. I was curious. And trying to sleep. Yeah, I get an error.sol, whatever that means. Like, actually on my computer. Not in the game. I am suddenly a little more afraid to go over here. But I'm going to anyway, because content. I'm not seeing anything unusual. Don't know what that sound was. Those are my torches. And... yeah, I'm not seeing anything out here. Was I supposed to see something? Or was that just a normal cave sound? I mean, it could have just been a normal cave sound. I'm not too sure if they can play at night. I'm positive that they can't, though. I mean, I guess it could have just been another random event. Wait, I can walk through here. Well, I'm kinda glad I just figured that out, otherwise I would have been very surprised when a creeper walked between the fences and blew me up. Alright, fix this up. There. Now nothing should be able to get in here. Now nothing should be able to get into here now. Okay. This iron should be finished now. So let's make a bucket. We're gonna save the rest. And... I seriously need a better storage system. I'll probably make it when I actually make a real... like, a base. Let's go find a water source and start the wheat farm. I guess for now, I'm gonna call that white thing, like the glowing white figure, I'm gonna call it anti-null. Or everything, because everything is just the opposite of null. I think this area might be a good spot for seeing if anything happens. Possibly a hotspot, if you will. So it was somewhere over here that I saw it standing. It was standing on the side of the hill here. I'm not exactly sure where. But it was like the second that it got line of sight of me, my screen got covered with static, and a very loud sound played. And then it was somewhere over there. I swear I saw it, like, spinning around me. Almost like Hypixel Watchdog. Yeah, this is a really nice spot. I really want to build here. Before that, we're gonna need more resources. Anyway, let's just get this farm up and running, and then we'll think about what to build here later. Getting some more food. I probably shouldn't do that before I make the farm. Should probably get them enclosed in a pen before I start killing them. Right, where should we put this? How much dirt do we have? A good amount, actually. Time for some terraforming. Alright, that looks pretty spacious enough. So let's put this here. And I'm gonna need another one, so... guess I'm going back over there. Actually, isn't there a water source? Why is this music so loud? I don't remember putting it that high. Alright, I think there's another water source. Wait, let's try for this again. I get very easily distracted. Yay! Oh, we finally got one, okay. I mean, that was only the second attempt, but... we now have a dog. I can't tell if that's better or worse, because now we have somebody else to worry about. Come in, buddy. Come on. Not through the trap here. I'll help you out. Wait, come on. Why do you not wanna come through the door, okay? Weird. I'm not really sure what to name this guy yet, so I guess if you guys have any name suggestions, leave them down in the comment below. Alright, so before I got distracted by the doggy, we were getting some water. So let's go over here. Find us, water thing. What is this? Oh my... does that go straight to bedrock? Well, there's lava down there. What the hell is this? This is dangerous. I'm gonna mark this place with torches. And I almost feel I almost feel inclined to put a fencing around this. That's a little unnerving. How long has that been there? That's something to think about. And that's the thing about this mod. Stuff can happen just like that, and you would never even know. You could be completely unaware that something has happened not too far from your base, but because you live in a forest, like me, you'd never even know, because it's just hidden away. But now I almost want to search. Because what if there's more of them? And where does it go, I wonder? That will be a question for some other time. I'll probably end up mining down there once we get some better equipment. Alright, now we have some actual stuff. So first, let's make our infinite water source. Do this. And I actually have hose on me. And the farm is done. So now we just gotta put some wheat in here. And then we can begin actually having self-sustaining food. Okay. And for this, we can now soon make a cow farm. Or any kind of animal farm. And then we don't have to worry about steak ever again. The moon is rising once again. Wow, that redstone torch is just over there. That wasn't even that far. I think that's the most unsettling part about that. How long has that been there? I still have the replay file from the first session. I might actually... Okay, that scared me. As I was saying, I might actually check the replay recordings, even this one, to see how long that's been there. That's very unsettling. But anyway, we should probably do something productive while it's nighttime. So, before I do this, I'm gonna make a couple of pickaxes. We're gonna go expand the quarry a little bit. 24 torches should be good enough. We'll keep some wood on us. And that should be it. Let's also grab another bit of water. I also want to know if I can sleep. Let's try that before we do this. Okay, so I can sleep, but I don't want to do that. I want to spend the night underground. Here we go. After like 15 blocks down, we finally have hit coal. I was also waiting to look up and see something peering down that little hole. And speaking of peering down the hole, look at that. The moon is the thing that's peering down the hole. I did not intend for that. Maybe I should have taken an iron pickaxe with me. I should have made one. Right, we should be reaching daytime soon. So we're gonna head back to the surface. This is a good amount of stone, too. It'll help for making a house. So I'm on my way back to the surface now. We made pretty good progress with the spiral staircase. And also, all my stone tools are kind of close to breaking, so I'm just gonna make a fresh set. It's kind of weird coming up here and not seeing... What is that? Wait, there's something through the trees there. Hold on. We have something to check out when it gets daytime. Because that doesn't look normal. What is that over there? I thought I saw, like, some glass blocks. Maybe a redstone torch? Kinda weird. Alright, where should we put... Just gonna put this here for now, and there. Oops. And we'll put the tools in here. Okay. It's almost daylight. Almost kinda Yeah, there's definitely something over there. See, this is exactly why I want to make a tower. That is exactly why. And so is that. Stuff is happening all around me, and I'm not getting any cues as to when or why or how. It just happens. Alright, let's go check this out. Well, this is sure something. It's just redstone torches. What do you think of this, man? He really doesn't know. I think he's just as confused as I am. So there's really no limit as to what can happen, huh? Stuff like that can just appear. I guess we'll keep that there. Yeah, we really need to get this tower up and running. So... here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna flatten all this out with more dirt. And then I'm also gonna put a cobblestone foundation. I'm thinking of making, like, a mixture between a house and a tower. It's gonna be like a house and a tower. I was also thinking more about the house and tower thing. I don't actually want to go through with that. Instead, I want to just have an overview tower. Let's go grab some wood. Excuse you? What? Oh. Okay, it's gone. Got it. What even was that supposed to be? Whatever. I got a tower to build. Did I miss a log in that tree? I did. You know, I like mining the trees manually. Wait, mining the trees. I like taking down the trees manually. Sometimes over a falling tree mud. But mining those big trees is just painful. It's just painful. Alright, so I'm not the best at building towers. So I have no idea what I'm really doing here. I need a lot of wood for this, though. Maybe I should have put a falling tree mod into this. Why is this tree still not decaying? Is there another log in there? There is! Man, these big trees, I tell you. But I think it's finally starting to decay. So that's good, at least. Of course, this tree has to take forever to decay. I can't just place logs in here, otherwise the leaves will continue to stay. Also realizing just how much time this is going to take. We're gonna need a lot more wood than what I have. Alright, now that I've spent half the day breaking down leaves, it's time to actually get to this. You know, water buckets really make building this kind of stuff way easier. They really do. Alright, alright, so that's all that I'm gonna be able to do with the logs that I have. I've got a very basic height down. It should be tall enough to get a pretty good overview of the surrounding forest. Now we just need to get more wood, but it is becoming nighttime soon. So I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time getting some wood, and then I'm probably gonna skip this coming night. And then immediately get to cutting more wood. Alright, so I actually got about a stack of logs from this little woodcutting session. I didn't think... I didn't think I would get that much. It also looks like we've gotten our first piece of wheat. So we technically could go for some cows now. But I want to get the frame of this tower done. This is going to be a very interesting sight when this thing is done. I've never... I mean, I have built towers before. I think every Minecraft player has, but I'm not the greatest at towers. So I'm probably just gonna go with like a basic, almost like, just like a Firewatch tower looking thing. And then just call it that. I know in one of the earlier versions of the mod that the moon did weird stuff, but I'm not really seeing anything weird happen with the moon this time around. Let's try to sleep. And yes, we can. Alright, let's go straight to cutting down some trees. Not waste any time with this. Lots of spiders out here. What's going on here? Wait. Where did they go? Okay, here's the second one. I don't really need to kill them. But, let's continue getting some more wood. We have a whole day ahead of us. Oh? It just turned instantly nighttime. And that's a full moon, so I think the day counter just got reset. That's concerning. Why did that just happen? I'm still gonna mine some wood. I don't care. I'm not gonna be swayed by this. I am determined to finish this tower. Probably gonna regret this. Alright, so we got about another stack of logs. We should be coming up on all we need. What died here? Oh, that might have been the spider. Alright. Hello? 10 diamonds? Now this is a trap, if I've ever seen one. I don't wanna... What if I break the chest? Am I good? It's a normal chest. 10 diamonds. I don't trust these. I don't know why I don't trust these. Somebody gave me diamonds. I get the feeling I'm gonna need those. Watch where you're shooting. Get out of here. I'll fertilize the crops with your bones. They tried to sound kinda cool there. Kinda failed. I guess I'll sleep again? I can. Also, just check the day counter again. We are, in fact, back on day 0. Because right now we're on day 1. And I just slept, so... Yeah. It definitely changed the time on us. I mean, I knew for sure I wasn't going crazy, but... Just had to be sure, you know? Because you really never know with this mod. Could somehow lose track of time instantly. Let's actually spend more time woodcutting again. Probably gonna need another stack of wood, because I'm also trying to count. I'm also trying to account for the planks and the stairs and the slabs that I'm gonna need. I don't have much of. Oh, that's huge. We just got a carrot. We can add that to the farm. Let's go. I don't really have much of a plan. I'm just kind of improvising, if you will. Gonna do this completely improv. Yeah, soon this whole forest is gonna be coming back. I mean, look at the amount of saplings just littering this place. And I still have, like, almost a stack of oak saplings. And look how many apples I've gotten. I guess if we ever get a stockpile of gold, we'll make a lot of golden apples. But I think we should have enough for the tower. At the very least, the frame. So... I guess I'm just gonna try and... just kinda see what I can do here. I'm definitely gonna take inspiration from another tower design. Because, not the best at tower designs. Yeah, I think you guys can recognize where this tower frame design comes from. Alright, I have the floor of this place done now. Now I just need to make the walls. So, the sun has gone down, and I'm thinking we're gonna spend this night up on the tower. See if we can see anything out of the ordinary while we're up here, and we should have a decent amount of wood still that we can continue building this. We're gonna put some glass panes here. We're gonna need some more fences, too. Good thing I got a bunch of sticks from all the decaying leaves. Might need more. That might work. Let's see. No, not gonna be enough, but... we need 9 fences. There we go. Fill this in. Thought I saw something. I think it was just the light from my own place. And now we have ourselves kind of a basic tower. And now we can scout to see what's out there. That's an Enderman. So now we can see stuff like that from above. Now we just gotta make a staircase down there. That'll be the next step to this. Let's also make a door. And for this, we're gonna use actual glass. And should I make a little design? I'm gonna make a little design. Yeah, let's go through with that. There. I'm pretty happy with that ceiling design too. It's simple, but it works. Still not seeing anything. But I don't expect it to I don't really expect it to do much. Like the first night of this tower being here. I'm thinking, what if I made like roof access? Whoop, almost just jumped off there. That way we're a little higher up, and then we can see over there. Probably should have made the tower a little bit higher, but I am happy with how this turned out. I might also increase my render distance too. It's okay, PC. It's okay. Alright, that's way better. We can actually see pretty fair distance all around. That's another Enderman. Another Enderman. They're all around us. I don't actually think I want this here. So, I'm just gonna leave this kind of closed for now. And I also forgot to put the door in. There we go. Now we have a proper door. I'm also gonna give it this. Yeah, I like this. I like this idea. And now, suppose we just wait, because I need to make the staircase down there. So let's turn all that into planks. Put this open, and then suppose we could start the staircase here. Oopsie. Thought I heard something. Don't hear anything now, so that might have just been a false alarm. Alright, let's get to work on this. Should I make the stairs out of cobblestone? No, I think I should keep them made out of wood. Of course, now the big question is, how am I gonna do this? I guess I could just use the water. Yeah, this'll work. Okay, I apparently fell out the water. And there was just a skeleton waiting down there for me. Of course there was. How convenient. I think he might have shot me out of the water. Okay, but this is good though, because I wanted to figure out... Oh, wow, that's gonna definitely need some detail work in there. That looks ugly. Okay, but I'm gonna sleep, actually. This will make it a little easier. But where is the glass? There it is. We're gonna need... 32 should do. And there's sand not too far from here if we need more. First, it would be like this. Well, so this is awkward. The staircase kinda comes in through here. I can't really remove the frame, though. So, either I need a different placement, or I need to figure out a different situation for the stairs. Don't have an axe on me, so I feared that this was gonna happen. I tried a different method, and, well, I hit the frame again. So... Alright, now I just need to get back up there. So I guess we're water climbing. It is now almost nighttime. I am still working on the staircase. I think I have a design that I'm pretty happy with. It's been a bit of a painful process to get all this working. And it's also been very quiet. I haven't seen any unusual things happen. I haven't heard anything unusual happen. Which is probably the strangest part of all. I expected something more to happen. But nothing really. And I really shouldn't say that, because now that I've said that, probably all hell is about to break loose. And I probably don't need the water anymore. Ooh, it's thundering. Not what I expected. And we should be done. That took way too long. But I am more than happy with this staircase design. Finally, we can actually get up here. And let's fill this in. And there we go. We now have ourselves a tower. Just gotta make the roof design for it. But that'll probably come next episode. The next thing I want to do now is I want to get some cows. And I want to put them into a pen. That way, everything's kind of all centered. I also want to put some trapdoors over this, just so I don't accidentally walk into it. But... I believe it's time to sleep. I'm gonna need some more torches. And it looks like our wheat farm has probably grown here. Place this all back. And I'll put this carrot in. Oh yeah. This washed away all the... What just happened? What was that sound? So put that there. And here I am. Can you see me? What? I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I mean, granted, it's very dark, and it is a forest. But I don't see anything. And I'm sure it's probably right in front of my face. I don't see anything in there. What's more unnerving? Being told that there's something there and not seeing it? Or suddenly seeing something? I guess I could try to sleep? I'm almost afraid to go down here. Bunch of spiders all around. Is it one of the spiders? Let's try to sleep. Nope. So I just got an error.soul message on my computer again. So there's something weird going on. I don't know what to do. I mean, the moon... The moon is gonna be going down soon. But I really don't know what to do. I don't know what I should be seeing. If anything. Maybe there's a new structure somewhere out there, but if there is, I haven't seen it. Yeah, I really don't see anything out there. We're definitely going to be checking in the morning if there's a new structure out there. That is kind of where I heard that first cave sound. And then we found that redstone torch. Maybe there's another one? Although I think I'd be seeing the light from here, but it could be blocked by the trees. No, I think you'd see that. I'm not sure. I guess, in any case, we're just gonna have to wait out this night. It's not too long now until the day arrives. So that's not that big of a problem. That spider is stuck in the tree. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on over there? Hello? What is that? The hell is that? Wait, is it coming towards me? It's definitely moving towards me, whatever this, like, mass of black particles is. What is this thing? I don't want to get too close, but I probably shouldn't be cornering myself considering that, yeah, the zombies basically... Wait, what? It was just taking damage. It was just taking damage. Wait. Was it just killing the zombie? It's killing the zombie. Yeah, it just consumed the zombie, and then it ate the rotten flesh that just dropped. Uh... So that would probably mean if I die to this thing, then my stuff would be disappeared as well. Would be disappeared. And it's right underneath the tower. I really don't know where it is. But that wasn't where the sound came from. The sound came from over there. Unless my headphones are backwards for some reason. I'm not sure what to do about this. It's coming up. Okay, I just need to... Oh yeah, it's right there. How much damage does it do? Okay, about 1 heart. I just need to go. Okay. What is that? Okay. So how do I deal with this? I don't think I can kill it. I could try to make a bow real quick. Wait, I don't want my dog near here. Okay, wait. We're gonna try and lead this thing away. Let's see. Is it coming towards me? I think it's still coming towards me. Yeah, it's definitely still coming towards me. Alright. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get cows into a pen while this is happening. Don't want him to go near cows. What? I can actually hear it walking. That's interesting. What am I supposed to do about this? Okay, that's interesting. It's like, when I walk away, yeah, it kinda like despawns. Is that because of my entity distance? No, entity distance is at 500. Must just kinda not load the particles when it's far away. I need to get this thing away from the house. So it came from over here. Did it come from this weird shrine? Maybe it's a shrine? What is this hole? Nothing. Is there anything over here I should be aware of? A red mushroom, that's it. That's obviously not gonna be anything. Oh, and this tower will also help us locate our way back. Is it still... It's still coming. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a problem. I don't know how to get rid of this thing. I'm gonna guess that if I try to sleep... Well, I mean, I can't sleep right now, but if I tried to, it probably wouldn't work. I guess... I could try to make the pen still. I'm just gonna have to be extra careful. And be aware of my surroundings. My inventory is a mess again, but that's not really what I'm worried about. Let's gather some more wood. Oh, it's still, like, creeping its way over here. What am I supposed to do about this? I've said that, like, 500 times, but I'm really curious what I'm supposed to do about this thing. I'm gonna guess I can't hurt it. This is gonna be very stupid, but I'm gonna try to... Okay, so you can't block with the shield. I kinda figured. I think I kinda know where it is. Yeah, okay, obviously you can't hit it. Not really sure why I tried that, but... Just experimenting. So, whatever this thing is, you can't hit, obviously, because, like, it's just like a void mist, I guess. I guess I'll call it, like, dark mist. I'll just call it, like, the dark mist. Almost seems like living darkness. And it just consumes anything in its path. How grim. Alright, so now I gotta think about where should the pen be. I think it should be somewhere, like... Yeah, it should definitely be somewhere back over here. Maybe up there. Somewhere up on this little ascension. Make this look a little nicer. And... do this. Need to kind of hurry. This is not hurrying. Okay, I have fences. My crafting was actually horrible there. Get right by here. What if you go to the farm? Wait, don't go near the house. Wait. I gotta protect the dog. Oh, great. I'm glad I have very cheerful music playing while this is happening. I'm so glad this is what I get to have. Maybe I should put... No, I'm not gonna put the pen in there. Maybe I should put it back here somewhere. See, I'm quite fond of that idea, so let's try it. Let's do a very basic pen. Wait, it's gone. It's gone. I'm not sure what happened, but it's gone, and I'm glad. I could not be happier. So... basically, you just gotta outlast it. That's basically what you gotta do. Okay? That's not too bad. You still alive in here, buddy? Yes, you are. Didn't want you to die on the first episode that you're introduced. I need more coal, actually. 'Cause I need torches. Make a stack. Alright, that should be good. We're gonna actually leave this open. Leave these two open. Because cows really don't like to go through one-by-one spaces. At least if they're, like, a group. So let's find ourselves a second cow. There shouldn't be one too terribly far from where the pen is, actually. I mean, I might as well just put him... No, I'm not gonna put him in there. Not yet. He needs a buddy. He needs a partner. There's the other one. And there's also a third one. Let's get all the cows that we can. Here we go. Breed you two. That way we already have a baby. And then... come on, you two. Refresh. Come on, there you go. And we'll take these four back to the pen. And then that should be it for food. We should be okay. Of course, the only problem is gonna be if those dark mists can eat any mob, we're gonna have to think about what is gonna happen if it goes on top of the pen. That could be a problem. Well, for now, let's just get these guys in here. I'll figure that out later. For now, we need these guys in here. And in there, they have, been put. Yeah, that sounds great. So, we got cows now, so food's not gonna be much of a problem. Apparently the sun is already going down. Right, because I kind of was looping that thing for most of the day. And I'm thinking... one more thing we should do... is I think I should finish up the tower. Definitely. So... I want to think, what should I do for the middle design? Should I just fill it in with fences, or should I do some slab work? I'm gonna do some slab work, actually. Oh, why hello there, are you here to be fertilizer for the crops? Nice of you to join us. So, I'm also thinking... so for this tower... this is gonna be the middle design. I know it's probably gonna end up looking like a budget version of Ormancy's tower from his Broken Script series, but... yeah. Get out of my farm, spider. I'm gonna need more slabs, aka I'm gonna need more wood. Probably not gonna be able to finish this today. So, I'm going to turn the rest of this into slabs, see what I can do. Definitely not going to be finished today, as I said. But I'm gonna try. That's about all I've got done so far. So now I'm going to sleep, or try to sleep at least. Okay, so it does work. And I'm probably going to end off the episode here. Alright, let's breed the cows one more time. There we go. Get that XP. And let's just have a look from above, see if there's any new structures around. Oh yeah, I should probably also make another chest for the farm, that way everything's a little more neatly organized. Here we go. And I might as well just put the saplings and the apples in here, because why not? And I'm finally going to organize my inventory. So I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary, at least not from first glance. It has calmed down, which is good to see. So yeah, so I'm going to end off the episode here. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to like and comment and subscribe. Once again, you're not legally obligated to, but why wouldn't you? And that's all I really have to say. I'm really intrigued by this mod, and I'm definitely going to be continuing it still. Because it seems like the more you play it, the more interesting it gets. So, yeah. So have a good one, y'all. See you in the next one.